Good morning. Welcome to a newspaper review this morning on ACG TV. My name is Azi Elizabeth, and with me here is
Abdusalam Aminu. I will be starting the newspaper review today. Let's go a new dimension this time around.
That's fine.
On The Nation this morning, the major headline says stock market gains 1.5 trillion on Tinubu's policy direction. OAU students are they doing two others in corporate governance finance. PDP LP open case before tribunal. Petrol crisis trails presidential's fuel subsidy is gone. Pronouncement. On The Guardian this morning, Population Commission 200 billion votes and botched 2023 census. Nationwide chaos, pain as stakeholders seek caution on subsidy removal. Court justifies government no work, no pay rule against HASU. Tinubu reinstates sanity as DSS EFCC squabble over Lagos property. PEPC admits 5 exhibits from Obi printout of Beavers results from Atiku. Adedoyin 2 hoteliers to die by hanging over murder of OAU student. Tinubu Shetima resumes in Hasso Villa as Nigerians await official appointments. Bulls welcome Tinubu, record highest gain in 2 years. Take it over from this day and tell us what the headline says.
All right, thank you so much, Abdusalam. For this day, we have investors react positively as Tinubu meets Emefiele, Kyari, Labour over petrol subsidy. Zenith maintains position as best corporate governance financial services in Africa in 4th consecutive year. Okay, let's quickly take a look at the Punch. The Punch says fuel sells 600 per litre. Queues worsen as filling station shuts down. Tinubu inherits over 16 trillion uncompleted projects. 11 trillion spent on moribund refineries in 13 years. ASU, court okays no work, no pay policies. Tinubu, NNPC, GMD, others meets framework for removal on the way. FG cannot fund subsidy again. Owns NNPC 2.8 trillion, says Kyari. Kwara, Ekiti, Bayelsa governors. Others warn marketers against hoarding. National Assembly. Anti-zoning group condemns alleged plan to arrest Batari Yari. OAU student. Adedoyin. Workers bag death sentence. Hotel forfeited. Oyo police storm auxiliary hideouts. Arrest 78 with arms. So those are the headlines for the Punch this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Abdusalam.
I will suggest we start with though there are major issues that concerns Nigerians at the moment, the issue of the fuel subsidy. Well, I will prefer we start with the OAU student, the Adedoyin guy.
Yeah, and the death.
The death sentence that was passed yesterday at the Federal High Court in Osun State yesterday. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it is well deserved because the murder of the students, Adegoke, that's his name, it was gruesome. It wasn't. Nobody should experience that kind of death. You just went to a hotel, you came for your exams, and you're in a hotel, and all of a sudden, it's just your death. some the body parts, the person's body parts, his body parts rather, were tampered with, and he was just buried in a shallow grave. I think they deserved what came to them.
First and foremost, I would like to commend the wife
Yeah.
for the swift response, because the wife lodged a complaint on the 7th of November
Yes,
2021.
21, yeah,
The crime was committed on the 6th, a day before.
the day before.
He was expected to sit for his postgraduate exams
On the
at
7th,
OAU,
yeah.
Ile-Ife, but he was absent.
Yeah, he didn't show up.
He didn't show up. The wife believed something might
Gone wrong.
have gone wrong.
And I also
She lodged a complaint at the police station, the
Yeah.
nearest police station, and a case was established. 2021 to 2023 is
like almost 2 years.
almost 2 years. But in summary, justice was gotten.
Yes, and I think it is also very important. A lesson to take home is always tell people
Yeah.
where you are part
Of
time.
course, that's why I commend the wife.
It's
At least there was
important.
communication between
Between
the husband and the wife.
Yeah.
And the presiding judge yesterday, I love the judgment she passed. This will serve as a precedent for other influential Nigerians who believe crime can be committed
And swept under the carpet.
This is a new regime. We should expect new development, new innovations, and progress on our way of life.
Yeah.
The death sentence wasn't only for the hotel owner. Yeah, there are some of his staffs
His
that
accomplices.
yes, that judgment was passed on them also. There are two of his staff. There is
There's a lady amongst them.
there's Oyetunde Kazim and Adeni Aderogba. The three of them, as of yesterday, were given jail terms for as high as 25 years, and at the end of their jail time, life imprisonment and death sentence by hanging. It is gruesome to subject to murder someone.
Yes, it is.
A client, a customer that, you understand?
Yeah, someone that just came to sleep
overnight and
take his exams the following day,
following
and probably
day,
go back to his family.
At least let's give it to the judiciary. They did a great job.
Even the police,
yes,
for taking it up immediately
and establishing a case, making their findings.
Yeah.
Also, in the judgment yesterday, the presiding judge passed a judgment that the kids of the deceased
should be awarded scholarship. Yes,
up to the university level.
Until they get to the NYSC.
That's the university level. From
the owner of the hotel's funding.
Yes. I think that's also a good judgment.
It's fair.
At least the children will not lack
deprived of
education. Yeah, not basic anymore. Be deprived of education. Because when you're talking of basic stops at secondary.
Education is basic.
No, it's no. What I'm trying to say is basic education for all stops at secondary
school.
Tertiary is optional.
Yeah, you can choose to go on.
Yeah. So I commend the judge, the judiciary for performing their duties swiftly, and I am using this medium to send my condolence to the wife and family of the deceased.
Right.
So let's move in.
Quickly, let's look at the Punch.
Yeah.
Let's look at the fuel hike in price. It says fuel sells at 600 naira per litre. There's queue everywhere. Filling stations are shut down. Your thoughts on that? What do you think? Was it necessary or was it important for the new president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to have removed the subsidy?
Actually, this is what Nigerians fail to understand. It wasn't President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that took out subsidy.
Well, we heard it from him. It came from him.
Try and understand where I'm driving somewhere.
Okay.
2023, that's the budget that will finance from June 2023 to June of 2024. There wasn't plan. Subsidy was not inclusive.
Okay.
You understand? The last administration made sure subsidy was taken out of our budget. 5.6 trillion
I
naira
heard
annually.
it's even way more than the budget of the country for a year.
Almost half.
Wow.
That is what the federal government have been using to subsidize fuel. We are petrol precisely because I don't think there's subsidy on most of other petrochemicals. You understand?
Yeah.
So for federal government to have taken that step
You think it's a bold step?
is a bold step. And for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to have made that proclamation, first day, swearing in, first inaugural speech, he gave that speech.
He didn't come to play, I guess.
Not at all.
He's up for serious business.
Not at all. There was a video I watched when Dangote was the refinery that was launched. The president of the AFD, Adesina, laments that subsidy only enriches the rich. The
It's
poor
really
doesn't
true.
benefit
Fit
from it. You understand what I'm saying? The poor doesn't benefit from it. It is a bold statement. You have to pass the message, the body language. There's a new sheriff in town.
But the thing is, right now the subsidy has not taken effect. Yeah.
Of course.
So, but why is it that most Nigerian filling stations around across the nation have started selling at a high price? In fact, most of them are already hoarding fuel.
Yeah.
Transportation has increased as well.
Yes, yeah. That is a problem of we Nigerians. We take advantage of every situation.
True.
You understand? This is where people like Labour Congress comes in place. If it were
NLC.
an NLC comes in place, if it were something else, NLC might start agitation already, threatening the government on a nationwide strike. Before the government comes to conclusion of taking out the subsidy, they have met with these people, with the representative of this
organizations.
Are they organizations of this? Let's call them organizations for the sake of moving forward. You understand? They sat with them, had a raw, sincere conversation with each other. Let them know we can't continue this. This money can be used to.
So they can divert it to
of
something
course.
else.
Look at our health system in this country.
Very poor.
At least there were improvements.
Yeah.
Imagine this subsidy money were used for economic development.
Factored into health, factored into security.
That is it.
Know?
A lot would have been done. We cannot continue in that way. Then yesterday there were videos of